Hey guys, it is me. I don't know how good this video will turn out, but I guess I'm trying. I'm trying to get my creativity back. I've kind of lost it over the years, and it's hard, you know. Knowing me, this video will probably be very rambly because I ramble quite a bit, and I'm awkward at it. In this, I'm going to be talking about my series I'd love to make someday, either in comic form or in animated form. I'm making some progress, very slow progress, and I mean very slow. I'm like making little small comic strips every now and then and writing a little bit here and there. It's hard. So, yeah. As of now, I'm either gonna call the story Gone Feral or Bad Scientist. I don't know yet. Because I keep constantly changing my mind on the plot. Like, I was thinking of this one story where my characters all get this, like, disease that affects their minds and it makes them go feral. And that's what I mean by Gone Feral. And then as a Bad Scientist, I'm thinking more of the Immortal Project. Like, okay, I can't. I gotta finally explain it. Like, there are humans, and then there are the animal people, the furries, whatever. And the humans experimented on the animal people to try to come up with come up with the way to become like immortal and become all powerful. And so they're experimenting on the animals, the poor animal people. And Curtis, aka Dr. Lavatail, was the first the first successful experiment. All of his organs are like artificial, and you can see like there's like transparent patches on his body, like these translucent material that they used to make it where you can see some of his insides, like his heart. Like his heart and his tail is also made of the material. It's kind of gross, but kind of cool at the same time. And his blood is also translucent, like a translucent red color. It's weird, I know. And I've had some ideas about his heart being the only thing inside him that's robotic, but I don't know yet. It's just something I've been thinking about for the past few days. So, Curtis is 368 years old. He is old. He's lived a long life. But he is traumatized, though. He did not consent to being experimented on. It was a long time ago when he was very young when he was experimented on. And, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, due to the experiments, he's like very fragile. Like, if he gets one small cut, he could just bleed out and die. I forgot to mention that. Also, with the Immortal Project, he doesn't have to eat or sleep, so good for him. I've had thoughts about him having to use like drink a certain fluid every now and then to like keep him alive, but I don't know yet. Like, maybe water could like refuel his systems. I don't know how to explain it at all. Not being able to explain things is just my profession. You gotta deal with that. I'm sorry. I swear I need to find a way to make a profit out of not knowing how to explain things. Getting back on topic, Curtis is basically traumatized and he wants his revenge. So he becomes a scientist himself, calling himself Dr. Lavatail because his tail looks like it's made of lava when it's not. It's just the translucent stuff and it making his organs or whatever. And so he becomes a scientist, and I'm sorry, I'm pausing too long today. He builds like advanced weapons and advanced machinery, and then he builds a robot army. Mitchie being the main girl. You know Mitchie! They also serve as his bodyguards since he is so fragile. Okay, what else was I gonna say? I have no idea how I'm gonna get this plot into gear. Like, Curtis never leaves the house. He is paranoid. And you won't let Mitchie leave his side either. So what am I gonna do to separate the two? Because they gotta meet my other characters, Gabby and Richard, and they don't even know about their existence. Gabby and Richard are also scientists who are also animal people as well. And I'm planning on mixing on the Gone Feral idea with the bad scientist idea. So Richard and Gabby are trying to find a cure for that disease I was talking about, and I want them to somehow meet Mitchie and Curtis. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm really confused and lost on that part. I've thought about Curtis getting kidnapped by the humans again to finish the Immortal project, but I don't know yet because I don't know. Oh, and how are they gonna meet Andrew? How are they gonna meet him? You know, how are they gonna meet him? Because I've been writing a little thing where Curtis straight up just flirts with Andrew, and sometimes he like either gets really flustered about it, or sometimes you're just like, I'm sick of this man's shit. I ended up doing this one little sketch where Curtis is about to get hurt, and then Andrew just catches him and pulls him towards him so he doesn't get hurt, and Curtis is like, "Aw, how romantic." And he's just sitting there blushing like, "Oh my god, make this man stop." How do they even become acquaintances anyway, or more than friends anyway? Because Andrew first starts out as like a bad guy. He's not actually a bad guy, it's just he's had a troubled past and he wanted his revenge as well. And he didn't know he was doing the wrong thing until it was too late. Another thing, I don't even know what Mitchie's personality is anymore, because I am so inconsistent with what her personality is. Some days I just want her to be an asshole, and then other days I just want her to be like, I can't even explain what I'm trying to talk about. Maybe since she's so isolated and Curtis never wants to leave the house, that both of them don't know about the world and social norms. Basically me. And when they get out in the world, whenever they're forced to get out in the world, they're just like, what the hell? And they get so confused. I've thought about this scene where Curtis just is so passionate about something and he just gets on a table and starts talking about it, like shouting, and they're like, can you get off the table? And he refuses, and he just shouting his passions or whatever, I don't know. Curtis is just straight up a crazy old man. He doesn't care what anyone thinks of him. I did think about this one thing about Mitchie though, maybe she's like obsessed with doing her work properly, of protecting Curtis, that she forgets how to live, I don't know. It's just a long process. Trying to make up my mind is really hard. Oh my god, I can't believe I've been talking for 8 minutes. I am so sorry this video is like all over the place. Like I said, I'm ramble and I cannot keep my thoughts organized for the life of me. It's impossible. It's another thing I'm really good at, just like not being able to explain things. I should really learn how to make a profit off that, I swear. I could be rich someday. To be honest, I feel like I've only been talking for 5 minutes, but it's been 8. 8 minutes as I'm recording this. This is no joke. And I guess that's pretty much all I have to talk about. I have other things, but I just don't know how to explain them. I can't think properly. My brain is just complete garbage, and I lose brain cells at least once a day. I'm guessing that's it. I hope you enjoy. I'm sorry, like I said, if this video's all over the place. It's all my fault. I need to learn how to do videos better, I swear. Bye.